Hey, Gemily. All right, let's get these babies fed, shall we? Sorry, but this is... There we go. Let's get these little ones fed. Okay, so we're teeny weeny. Hold on, where is she? Come here, wee little girl. Yeah. Everybody's got their eyes open now, guys. Don't mind my hair. My hair is a mess. Come here, big girl. Here you go. Oh, goodness. Big grill. My goodness. But good morning, everybody. Hi, Kelly. Sorry, you guys are sitting way low today, but it's kind of the best way to do this, so. Oh, finally. Hi, Dustin. Hi, Floyd. So, finally got Rigby to eat this morning. He has been very picky about the fact that, one, he's not drinking water. So I've been like battling to keep him getting water in him. So I've been having to add like a little bit of like flavor to his water. So I finally got him to drink the whole bowl of milk that I put down. Like it's like diluted milk with some kitten food in it, but really diluted, like where he had to actually lap at it to get it. Hopefully as I do that and take away more and more of like the flavor from it, he'll start to drink water, because that's kind of the next, like that's the last step. Like we got him eating solids, and when he's just not drinking enough liquid, which is going to cause him to dehydrate. So he's doing 2 bottles a day now. That's it. Like I'm only allowing him 2 bottles a day. One first thing in the morning, so he has a bottle at 8 a.m. and then he has another bottle at 10 o'clock at night, and that's it. No more bottles throughout the day. So what I've been doing is syringing water to him because he won't take water.
He's a pound and 8 ounces.
Well, that thing's not, that thing doesn't go by ounces.
So I was like,
If it said 1.8 pounds, that's not 8.
229. It says 230.8 with him.
So he's just over, he's now about 20 ounces, which is really good. We want to see that. Actually, he's almost 1.5 pounds, which means he's close to being able to get his shots. Oh, how sad! I'm sorry. Her animal hears Grayson hears the kittens crying. Careful, because he bites so hard when he bites like your face. So, my goodness, big girl, you gonna drink the whole baba and not leave none for nobody else? Probably. She's a good eater.
I'm gonna.
My word, look at that belly. Huh, sir?
I'm gonna call my doctor.
Yeah. Come here, big butt. And then we got big boy here. So he's huge compared to everybody. Like he's almost, I'm gonna say he's at least a quarter more than what the rest of them are weight-wise. What's that say? Hi, Sam. How are you? Come here. Come here, big boy. Oh, someone's finally getting his eyes open. This is the latest bloomer to the eye game over here. This little guy, he's kind of the more quiet one of the group. I thought for sure he was gonna be Mr. Boss Man of the group because he's so big. He's not. He's kind of, I guess you'd say, he's like the big old baby of the group. He is definitely not a boss man, so to speak. So, what are you guys doing? So, just got to get everybody fed and get them all ready to, just, they pretty much eat and sleep. That's pretty much it right now. They're a week old, so I would say we bumped their birth date back a day. So they, instead of saying they were born on the 17th, we're almost certain they were born on the 16th. So that's kind of because of the fact that their eyes opened. Okay, let's see where it is. Here, mister. Come here, mister. Yep, here we are. And they're all starting to pee without stimulation, so that tells us they're at least a week or more. But eyes on kittens usually don't open until they're right around 7 to 8 days old. So we're going to say that they're right around that, 7 to 8 days. So we're going to say that today would technically be, because it's Monday, make them 8 days old. Or should, no, 7 days old, because you don't count the day they're born as a day old, because they're the day they're born. So they were born on last Sunday. So yesterday made them officially hit their 1 week mark. Yeah. So now we're just going to go by weeks instead of days. Because once you hit that first week, then you just start counting everything in weeks. So, and seeing as everybody's eyes are open, that's how we'll go from here. So every Sunday we'll mark their week mark. My word, mister. Hello. And he caught up fast. He was tiny. And this is Arlo, by the way. Okay. We got those two. Where's little lady? Come here, tiny girl. She is the tiniest of the group. This is little Miss Rainy over here. Come here, Rainy. Come here, Rainy. And somebody got piddled on. She's always getting, like, they climb on top of her and then pee on top of her. Every time. So she's going to need another bath. Poor girl. Everybody get that to you. And they've been sucking on her ears. So she's been kind of like their little go-to comfort zone, so to speak. And I feel bad for her because she's the smallest of the group. So she kind of gets a little bit more run over by the rest of the group. Good girl. Is that good? Good girl, Rainy. And she is so tiny compared to everybody else. Like putting her next to Zeke, she looks half his size. What happened? Huh?
Next one.
They have what on? The Lorax?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, it took me a minute to decipher what she said. But my leg is killing me, by the way. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Thank goodness it's not really bad. Like, huh?
They're adding so many things back on.
I know. I think it's just because of quarantine, yeah. Oh, look at this. He's trying to attack Tonks. Is that baby trying to attack you? Look at him, Sarah. He's stalking. Rigby's stalking Tonks. Just got to make sure he doesn't get underneath the bed. Come on, you want to play with the big dog? Mm-hmm. He wants to play with Tonks so bad. Is that your buddy? He wants to play with you? Yeah.
I left a message for them. Left my number and stuff, name. And then she was like, that when we have the chance. There was the automated voice message.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
But you guys, last night, because it was in the evening, I was reorganizing things. So I moved my bed around, right? So I had everything and I was cleaning up. So I had everything moved. I had it where I wanted it. And I was cleaning up. So I had my mattress sitting over to the side. And I was moving one of the heavier containers. Well, I didn't see, because I'm short. 2, most things are bigger than me. So I was trying to move the container so that I could bring the mattress back over. And because I'm short and I can't see around my own self and carrying a big crate, I didn't see that I was as close to the bed frame as I was. Hold on, I gotta get the big boy. Come here, big boy. Oh my goodness. Come here, handsome. And by the way, guys, Riker, this is the loud one of the group. Tonks is like, I do not, What's the matter, buddy? Is he yelling his head off? There you go, buddy. Oh my goodness. Get it, big butt. You got it. But anyway, so I tripped over my bed frame. And in doing so, I collided my shin and my ankle with the metal portion of my bed. Now, that doesn't sound like too bad, right? No. I fell over it with my entire weight. Like my whole body went over it. Now, that's not a lot of weight. However, when you're carrying something that weighs just about as much as you do, that doubles the weight of what's hitting the metal. 2 words for you, I know, bubble wrap. So it goose egged on my shin. And it's about that long. So I'm gonna say it's probably like 4 or 5 inches in length. And probably about a good 3-4 inches in width. And then it's bubbled up about a 1/4 of an inch. It is so painful because it's just this big blobbed swollen spot. And then my ankle area looks much better this morning, but that swollen spot, that it's gonna be bruised. We'll just put it that way. One, because I like it was abrasive, so when I hit the thing, I also, because when I first went over and into the metal, I went right over the fabric area first and then collided with the metal section. So sliding over, they all ate that whole bottle. What? My goodness, guys. All right, there we go. Look at everybody running around.
Don't bite, it hurts.
Yeah, Rigby's, like you guys, we're working.
A lot of teething right now.
Yeah, well, he's teething for 1. 2, he's not really had anybody that can play with him yet. These guys will be ready to play probably in another week or so. And they're all roughly about a little under half his size.
Don't bite my face.
It hurts so bad. You guys, he doesn't, when he play bites or when he's playing, he breaks skin every time now because he doesn't have anybody to like teach him that, ow, that's an owie, don't do that. So he breaks our skin now every time. So I know I need to trim his nails again too, because hold on, I'm trying to put my hair up. I can't grab him while I'm doing that. But all the babies weigh about, well, I can tell you this much. Zeke is over half a pound. So Zeke is the largest. You guys want to say hi to Mr. Rigby? Come here, Mr. Rigby. And there's my Rigby's. There's my little Rigby. Say, there's that baby. There's that baby. Hi, buddy.
Crazy how big he's gotten.
I know, it's so crazy.
So tiny.
Oh, I did, my boy. What, you hear the babies? They're right there. He likes the babies, by the way. There they are. Good boy. Mm-hmm. And they're all roughly half his size. Zeke will probably be the very first one that'll probably be able to play with him, because Zeke is so big. This guy right here is about almost 1.5 pounds now. And the babies, Zeke is almost 1 pound already. So, yeah. Hi, buddy. Hi. Okay, let me put him down because he gets very riled up, so. Ow, ow, ow. So anyway, you guys, you can't see it from here anyway. That's a really goofy, awkward angle. All right, I gotta cover these guys back up because 1, they're very young still, and they eat, and then they like their dark cave, so to speak. Okay, I'm covering you. I'm covering you. Okay. I know that sounds weird. You did what? Gee, my knees, hot degreaser. And you're talking about me needing bubble wrap. My gosh. Hi, JC. JC, Ernie, and Snow Bear. Oh, I like that name, Snow Bear. But, anywho, thank goodness this does not look as bad as it feels. Thank goodness. It should start to look better here because I've been icing it a lot. So, there's my nice big, look at this. Look how swollen that is. It's so, oh, you can't even see when I do that, but it is this big swollen knot all up on my leg. So, it's, oh my God, it's like hard as a rock now. My ankle area is not too bad anymore. Like, it's still swollen right here, but it's not like it was. But yeah, so, you know, Then we changed up Rigby's area, which I don't even think you guys can see. Come on. What the heck? That's the only bad part about in here. There is just no lighting. So there we go. So that's his little bowl that I just made for him, but he's got this entire area now. So he's got his bed back there. He's got this whole area to play with right underneath the AC. So he's got all of this space now. Can't really tell, but I'll put you guys. I want it that like that. There we go. But anywho, so. Uh-oh, Sarah sent me a video. Oh, she was recording little one. But yeah, I am okay. I am super accident prone, you guys. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I am probably the most clumsiest person you'll ever meet. Let's see if we can find something to set up on here. 1 second. I know I have some books in here I can try to use. Okay, let's try to put you guys on top of my books. That might work a little bit better. Not the best, but it'll be better than it was. There we go. But I'm super accident prone. If you haven't been following the channel for a while, one thing you'll learn about me is I am extremely accident prone. So just trying to get things. Bless you, sir. Will you go open the door and let him go potty? Just open the door. He'll go out and come back in when he's done. Yeah, Tonks has learned to completely avoid the edges of the deck. He doesn't even go near them anymore. Gotta go potty? Go ahead, go potty. Go ahead, go potty. You can just leave it. He'll come back in. So yeah, he has made it like he knows now. Like after his big injury from jumping off that's probably the biggest injury he's ever had in his entire life. Was him jumping off the deck and busting his leg. So, ooh, please don't slam down. We gotta remember this stupid thing is only a subfloor. It's not a solid flooring. I think we both learned that because of that. That's as low as the chair goes.
No, I'm fixing your shirt.
Oh, I thought you were trying to lower the chair. I'm like, that's as low as that chair goes. I feel so tiny when I sit in that because it's so high up. But yeah, this thing hurts. Like, it took a lot for me to try to finally get some sleep because of just trying to find a way to lay down and get comfortable because it's so tightly swollen. Look at him trying to get your chips. You don't need that. That's way too full of sodium, mister. He said, why are you moving closer to me? This thing's scary. Wow. Okay, so it's windy.
I want to share my Pringles. Bye for everybody.
I'm waiting for Tonks to come back in so we can shut that because that flashing is going to give me a migraine. Good job, big guy. But yeah, I know, he looked at it like, what the heck is with the curtain? So, by the way, yes, the kittens, they all have full bellies, so I know that nobody's hungry. So the meowing you're hearing is not them being hungry. It takes them a minute to settle back down. There's 5 of them, so once one starts moving, Sarah wants to share her Pringles with you guys. She said, here you go, Pringle. They're ranch flavored. What in the world are you doing? She's kind of in a mood over here today. Here you go. She's got Pringles for you guys. No. But, anywho, So when I fell yesterday, Sarah saw me fall, by the way. She didn't see, like, the result of, like, she didn't see, she just watched me disappear, I guess you could say.
I watched you pick something up, walk over there. And and then you fell over your bed
over
thing.
the frame, yeah. They said, hi, Sarah. Sam said, hi, Sarah.
You guys remember me yesterday? I was playing with my brother. My other brother.
Yeah, her.
We
I
were
guess you'd
playing,
say he's one of my son's
we're
really good
adopted.
friends.
He's our
So
adopted.
I call him my adoptive son. So Sarah's playing with her adoptive brother
But-
yesterday.
With one bot kept killing me.
The one bot kept killing
kept
Sarah.
me. And his name was Kagan.
I need
And you know the reason why
I needed
yelling
to
out
see
Pringles,
those
right?
cute little kitties. Oh, you're welcome, JC. They are
Mom.
literally so adorable.
Mama,
Huh?
you know why I was yelling out pizza Pringles? Because the C4 looks like a bag of
Oh yeah, it looks like a
chips.
thing of chips.
And so I kept throwing them, and I was like, no, Kagan, I was like, they're my pizza Pringles.
My pizza Pringles. She said, "What? You don't want my pizza Pringles?" And she's throwing C4 packets at the bot that kept trying to kill her. So she's over here yelling at the TV about pizza Pringles, which was really funny. I was like, "Oh my god, this kid."
Well, and then Keegan kept killing me, and I was like, you don't get no pizza Pringles.
Yeah, no.
They're my pizza Pringles.
I said, "Keep killing me. I'm not gonna give you no Pringles." The pocket of fluid that's in this is just
I accidentally threw
really
a pack of
gross.
pizza Pringles at Neil.
But by the way, guys, so the fun part about when you get an injury is your body's ability to protect itself. So in the protecting of said injury, it has swollen with a bunch of fluid. So there's like this pocket of fluid in there. It's super, super tight. And it's painful. What? I've tried to have a movie night with you for like 3 weeks now. I keep setting up movies. I keep putting movies on a list. And then she gets to playing with Neil. But I put a bunch of other good stuff on that and on Amazon Prime for us to watch. Has what?
Paranormal Activity.
Oh god, I hate those movies. They're so dumb.
I
They're not even like funny bad. They're like just really bad.
movies that I really want to watch again, and I kind of want to watch them in order all the way through. It's Annabelle.
Yeah, I'd like to watch the Annabelle movies. The funny part is if you watch them in chronological order versus the time that they were released order, they'll make more sense. But the way that they're released, it's like they released Annabelle and then Annabelle 2 or whatever. Then they did the whole
Annabelle Coming Home.
Annabelle Comes Home, Annabelle Creations, like how she was first created, like what brought it on. You know what would have been better with those movies? Like the movies are good, don't get me wrong. The Annabelle movies are pretty good. What would have been better is if they had used the original type doll and not some porcelain faced doll. Who was this one? Felicia, how are you? I'm doing okay. I'm injured myself again, of course.
I think the only reason why they don't use what the original doll looks like is because they think, this bird's gonna go from that doll to this doll.
No.
Because it looks the same.
But no, I really wish they had used the actual like style of doll, which is the type of doll was, if you don't know what Raggedy Andy is, or Raggedy Ann is, oh, thank you, Kelly. I hope so too. It's definitely painful. Not as bad as it was like yesterday, because yesterday it swelled so fast and the skin was of course braced, and so it was like raw, but it's scabbing
really
up.
crazy? It's not the only doll, but the only thing that I'm scared of that has like those kind of myths and shit is the. But it's like the little blue one, he's got just eyes, and he's just sitting in a chair. I don't want to say it out loud because there's something if you say his name.
Okay, well, don't say it right now. We'll explain it later.
He's sitting in a chair. He's like a little toy doll. He's not toy, but He's in a museum.
Yeah.
Here, I will search it up.
Felicia, I I fell. Because I was carrying something that weighs just about as much as I do. And I was moving it, and I didn't realize I was as close to the edge of my bed frame because I was moving things around. And I didn't know I was as close to my bed frame as I was. And I tripped over my bed frame. The outer part of the bed frame has like the fabric, right? And then on the inside is the big chunk of metal, like the big metal support pieces. And I went over my bed frame while holding the said heavy object, though I did drop it on my way over so I could catch myself. I caught my lower shin and ankle against the metal, but I had to go, like, as I tripped, I went up and over and into the piece, and so yeah, it like peeled a bunch of the skin off, like it looks like road rash, and then slammed into the metal piece as I went over the inside of the frame. So I got a nice big swollen chunk of shin. And they're gonna make a bunch of noise, by the way, just an FYI. They're not hungry, they all have been fed, and they all have gone potty.
Bigger than I thought it was.
But yeah, while they're eating, you guys, my other hand is usually busy, like with a rag, stimulating their backside so that they can go to the bathroom. Just so everybody knows. And Rigby has learned how to escape out of the enclosure, but we have to keep him in there. Oh, I've seen that before.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel fine. Like, other than, like, if I brush it against anything or I touch it against anything, it definitely lets me know it hurts. Also, trying to walk, your ankle, you know, when you walk, your ankle does the natural motion. Right at the joint of my ankle, it's swollen all the way down, so it's really stiff. He's gonna fall asleep just like he was playing just now. That is huge.
Yeah.
That thing's as big as like a 7-year-old.
Huge. That's why I was like,
One, I wouldn't. Why would you want something that size in your house to begin with as a decoration?
This little boy, the little boy that had it, was the one that had it. He got a servant gave it to him. Like,
Well, I understand that, but
back in the
what
1900s.
person makes
And a little boy,
a doll
that
for a
had him
child that size?
got attached to
Uh-huh.
the entire thing about.
I know it's about that. Yeah, I know. I've seen what you're talking about. The fact is, the thing is, I didn't realize it was that big. Even in the
That's absolutely.
Yeah, the thing's as big as a 7-year-old child. Why would you give that to a child? It's bigger than the child.
It's terrifying. That's why I don't like. It's the only one that I'm terrified of because it.
Rigby is literally, you guys, sometimes just way too cute. Like, he has his whole bed. He's got this massive area to play. And right in the middle of playing,
You know what's really funny
he
about
just conks out right where he's at.
it? It's the
So
fact
he's
that I
sound
think
asleep in the
about
middle of
it,
the floor.
And I think I was like, what if they are not just, haunted? What if they're just, spirits of whatever the fuck it is, and them telling you to leave them alone. Stop bothering me. Anytime you come near me, go away.
Right, go away, get out of here. But
You're ruining my reason.
so yeah, I got my area of the room organized a bit so I could pull Rigby over this way so we could start opening up our area to set up our living room.
Inspire child's play.
What is the average size of a 1-year-old? The average size of a 1-year-old? That, I don't know, because I have no idea. Because neither of my kids were average size 1-year-olds. So Taylor was on the very, very small side of things, and Sarah was a much bigger baby. So
She never gotten in between babies.
I want to say 25 to 26 pounds, maybe. But I mean, we could try to look it up. I mean, you could always Google search the average size of a 1-year-old. Why can't I spell 1-year-old child? So the average size of a 1-year-old child can be an average of 29 inches in height. So that's for height. Let's see what it is for weight. By 1 year of age, most baby girls weigh somewhere around 19 pounds, with boys fluctuating at between 21, about 21 pounds. So I should say the average would be like 20 pounds. Though I have never in my life, every 1-year-old I've ever met has been 25 pounds or more by 1-year-old, so I don't know. Except for Taylor. Taylor was very tiny. So I have my toddler as a 1-year-old. She's 27 inches, but not sure how much she weighs. I don't have a way to weigh her. If you have a scale to weigh yourself, I'll give you a way to get a rough guesstimation of the weight you have on her. Is weigh yourself first, write that number down, then weigh yourself holding the doll, and that way you get that weight, and then you subtract your weight from that weight, and you'll get like a rough around what it is. So, oh, okay, yeah, then you probably won't be able to weigh it. Sorry, I'm really tired. Well, because I didn't sleep good too. These guys are kind of flip-flop. Like during the day they want to sleep good long stretches, and then at night they want to eat every 2 hours. So I'm trying to flip them. No, and that's the thing is I don't follow here. I know this sounds really crappy, but I don't follow anybody that's a teenage parent. I used to follow Jess Fam. And I watch that all the time. I used to watch that all the time. Nothing against Jess, because she's an amazing freaking mom. Beautiful kids and stuff like that. I don't really have the time anymore to go follow everybody. I don't even watch like Brian and Missy every day anymore like I used to. I think we watch like once in a while when they do something that looks really, really fun on their channel. When they do some kind of really cool activity with the kids, I'll watch. But other than that, no. Here and there, I'll watch Ellie and Jared once in a while. Like, I don't think I've watched an Ellie and Jared video, except for the one video they did of their moving, them selling the dream home that they built. I watched that and I was a little bit blown away. Vanessa lost her house in a house fire. That's really sad. I'll just have to bring her with me to my next appointment. Well, there you go. That's a good way to do it. I don't watch Cullen and Katie on YouTube anymore, ever. I watch their Insta stories and Insta lives when they do like a live feed when they're talking about like the financial stuff, which is really, they've got some really good stuff. Yeah, probably, Felicia, probably. But, so yeah, I don't really watch a lot of them anymore. The only people I watch like religiously still on a daily basis is Charles and Allie. One, because I've been following Charles's journey since Charles started YouTube. And so I've been a part of following his journey for forever. And Remy is just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I don't think they've gone downhill. I think what's happened is that they're your normal family, right? Like I said, I watch them on Insta, not on YouTube anymore. And they're so much more focused now, not on the YouTube aspect of things anymore. Their biggest thing is getting their finances back in order, really focusing on their kids and what benefits their kids. So I'm glad that they've taken like a huge step away from YouTube. They don't upload to YouTube as often as they used to. So I'm kind of glad about that. Like I love watching their Insta stories and stuff because you finally get to just see the kids just being naturally kids now. They're not always with the camera in their face. And so when she's on her phone, a lot of times they don't even realize that mom is using her phone because they're so caught up in their activity that they're not realizing what mom's doing. Yeah, I did. Yeah, we already, because I watch all that on Insta. Like, I'll be scrolling through Insta. So, yeah, I know Cassie's pregnant. Which is great for her and Carlos, because, of course, when you watch, because I went back and, after finding out, I went back and watched the actual video where they found, like, where they shared when they found out. And she explains in that video, they were planning a baby. It wasn't like oh gosh, I got pregnant. But they actually planned their baby. So, which makes me happy to hear. Because that's a big deal. Like, a lot of times you see these people that kind of seem like they're a little unhinged, like they're not quite ready for certain steps. And so it's good. Pretty like a spoiled brat attitude, in my opinion. I'm not trying to troll anybody when I say that, because I just in my I don't know. There's times where I have felt that when I've watched her. And you think she's having a girl? I don't know. I honestly have no like opinion either way. I just right now with everything that's going on with COVID. Oh, I want to put my leg down right there, but that hurts. I would hope that it's just a healthy baby, and that mom and baby stay healthy the whole way through. And like she said on her Insta, because people had asked her, why would she even share it when she's so early on? I think Missy's going to be happy either way. Missy is extremely supportive of her sister. Like, extremely supportive. And she's also happy that it's not her that's the one bringing a baby. Like, she's getting baby fever, of course, like all people would. Are they really? Wow. Yeah, no. I know that Roman Atwood and his wife Brittany are expecting. What?
Dr. Barton recommended that I go to the emergency center.
Why? You tell him about your ear? I don't know how we would even get into emergency care.
He said that should not wait till next week, because he's all booked this week. He said you need to go get it checked.
Okay. We'll go after, we'll go here in a little bit. Really risking it though, going over there. But we'll have to, hopefully we can take the parkway and go down, because then we just grab the road right here to the urgent care. But here's the fun part. When we get there, we can't just go in.
I know.
So we get to sit in the hot car and wait until...
I fucking knew it was going to end up me going to the doctor's.
Mm-hmm.
And it sucks, but...
Yeah. So Sarah's ear started bleeding. So
I told her, I was like, it's draining
kinda,
blood, and
yeah, we kind of got. She's
like,
got to
okay,
finally go in.
Talk to Dr. Barton, and she was like, he's all booked up for this week. His recommendation is
Can't
to go
wait
and see
for a
that
whole
doctor.
week for it. Yeah. I know she will be supportive, but it seems like it might make her feel some type of way. Seems like she. Well, I don't think that that's the case for Missy. I don't know. Maybe it's just because we've met Missy in person on repeated occasions. She's very introverted, right? Missy is not a very outward spoken person. She's very internal. So when she gets into crowds, or she gets into large groups, or when she's around people she doesn't really know, or when she's trying to explain herself, it comes across kind of self-centered sometimes. Yeah, I know, Yosef, right? So I don't think that's the case. I think, one, Missy's extremely supportive of her sister. Like, you can see that family bond that they have, because, like I said, we met the whole group during Brian's EP release party. They are all so super, super supportive of each other. Cassie is extremely tiny. Remember when we met Cassie, Sarah? We knew that she was tiny, right? We didn't know she was that tiny. And she talks to Taylor in the video and stuff. And she's the smallest, most compact little thing. I think she's what, 4'8"? I think is what she says in the video. She's like 4'8". She's the tiniest little thing. And Missy being at 5 foot looks like she towers over her. Yeah, Cassie's super tiny. I'm 5'1", and she made me feel really tall. She is extremely tiny. Missy is extremely protective of her sister. And I think either, like Missy said, hopefully Cassie has a girl, because then she can just live vicariously and just be auntie to a beautiful little human. She doesn't care either way, whether it's a boy or a girl. But yeah, I don't think she comes off as a, in any way form, jealous or whatnot. So I think it's just a matter of the way people perceive things. Like, I should say, when you see somebody and the way you take how they've spoken or whatnot is on you, not on them. Their intent or whatnot is the way they've spoken. The way you perceive it or the way you interpret it is on you, not them. Just like and here's a perfect example. If you take a 2-year-old and a 5-year-old and put them in a room and you give both of them the same information, guarantee you the way that they perceive that information, the way they interpret that information is going to be 2 totally different ways. And you're 5'4", nice. So that's going to be the difference. Oh, great. We have to take the whole lot with us. Yeah, I know, but it's going to be hot. Because if I can't go in the hospital with her. One, because she's 18, so she has to go in all by herself. Once they actually accept her inside. So I have to drive her there, but it means I got to make a couple bottles and take the lot with me. The whole crew has to come with me. So now I got to figure out where I sat I got to find where I put the top to the cage. Because I took the cage top off. It didn't need to be there. And I got to figure out what we're going to do with this guy. Probably go ahead. No, because he escapes out of there. If he gets out of there and gets underneath this bed or something. Yeah, I'll have to put his litter box in there and stuff. I don't know, because a lot of times when we end up at our local ER,
right now is 2 minutes.
our ER, usually you sit and wait 8-9 hours. It's usually about that long. But yeah, I need to drive her over and just sit in the car and wait. But anyway, she's gonna get herself dressed. I'm already dressed. I just need to grab my shoes, but I need to adjust everything for Rigby real quick so that way he's safely secure while we're gone. But yeah, poor little guy. He's not gonna know what to think when we leave. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna get off here though. Go take her to go get looked at, get her ear checked out, see if we can't get this thing under control, because her ear canal now, it's to the point it's so swollen, like you can barely see into her ear. So yeah. So anyway, you guys, I'm gonna go take care of this and then probably do another live when we get back, and we'll see how everything's going. So
Make sure to bring your charger with you.
all right, we'll see you guys later. Bye.